repetition, we know his work habits are exceptional. His off-the-bounce game will develop. His low-post game will develop. Like good night and good luck defense.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Kicks it to DeRozan. Three-pointer. Donovan Mitchell with a board.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. Harden can't hit.
Boy, this has not been his night. The effort's certainly there, but he looks disjointed.
Here's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
Well, that sends a clear message to the defense. Russell Westbrook up high in a strong finish.
Mitchell with the ball. He's picked up by Levine. Here's Allen. And rejected. Westbrook, the pass to Levine. Harden against Westbrook. Sabonis. Mobley with some nice D.
Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
Outside Mitchell. To the paint. Here's Allen. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. And that's now 18 points for Jared Allen.
Boy, hard to operate any more efficiently than this guy has this quarter.
Westbrook against Harden. To the inside. Stolen by Mobley. In transition, here comes Cleveland. Here's Wade. Hauled in by the Kings. 1:33 left to play in the half. Here's Levine for three. And Levine knocks down the three.
Levine's form is pure. That three-point shot is pretty.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And that'll be Sacramento's ball as it goes out of bounds. Kings able to keep possession here.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball.
Wow, not sure what happened there. Yikes.
Cavaliers trail by 6. The drive by Harden. It's rebounded by Levine.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
The rebound by Allen. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Cleveland shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
James Harden brings tremendous versatility. He can score it, he can distribute. Whatever you need from him offensively, he can provide it.
To the middle. Tries a 10-footer. Rebound by the Kings. Sabonis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And the dunk by Levine.
Well, you love the footwork of Levine, the ability to shift pace, tough cover on the drive.
The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
At some point, do you start to think about getting...
Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that?
Well, multiple-time winner of the slam dunk contest, Levine has got a creative streak.
Rebounded, Domantas Sabonis. Sabonis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. DeRozan. Inside, DeRozan.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
On the wing, Murray. Westbrook, the pass to DeRozan. Back to Westbrook. Murray from outside. And so it's the Sacramento Kings closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Defense is setting the tone. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
When you have fewer possessions than your opponent, your chances decrease. They have to find a way to rebound in the second half.
Okay, guys, now let's see what the fans are buzzing about over on social media. That's it for us.
Just just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Jared Allen has been sensational.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And on the floor for Doug Christie as we get into the second half. The vet pair on the wings with Levine at the 2, DeRozan at the 3. The duo inside, Murray and Sabonis. And it's Westbrook in at the 1.
The absolute ferocity from Russell Westbrook, the rim. My goodness, how you feeling?
Allen can't get it to go.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Shot by Levine, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 11. And last season, the most efficient shooting season of Zach LaVine's career.
Yeah, B.A., 2.5% better in his free throw shooting. He would have had a 50, 40, 90 season on his hands, but his scoring is top tier.
And the Kings going with a whole new group out there. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
And the basket by Buck.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Mitchell. You know, Doris, it seems like point guards have more scoring duties than ever.
There's no doubt, B.A., and why not take advantage if you have a lead guard who can both put the ball in the basket and set his teammates. The harder you are to guard individually, the harder your team is to guard.
Now here's Mobley. Yet to see a basket. Outside for Mitchell. Cleveland working the ball around now. Harden can't hit. The Kings lead by 12. Stolen by Mitchell. Inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
There has never been hesitation for James Harden to mix it up down low. Tremendous job drawing contact.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
This is a guy who will happily go to the line if that's what the defense wants to give him.
Allen defending. Back to Achua for 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Wade, the pass to Mitchell. And Allen gets it to go on the assist by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight. The Kings have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's Carter, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Now a chance to break down how the starters and reserves have contributed in the scoring department tonight for Sacramento. Sacramento shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. Good on the second one. Well, one thing fans always have opinions about is NBA officiating.
Listen, I'm going to let the fans go crazy. What I recognize is officiating is one of the toughest jobs in the world. This game moves so quickly. They are making decisions in real time at sometimes very difficult angles. I am here to support the officials all the way.
Now here's Monk. Check by Mitchell. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
I like how assertive he was, making his presence felt on the interior.
Allen, right side. And there's a 3-second violation. All right, let's take a second to view the 2K leaderboard and look at last season's top scoring squads. The Cavaliers, number 1.
The way this team played on the offensive end last year was remarkable. Seemed like every night they got everything they wanted and then some.
Hunter on the wing. From the arc. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Allen, the pass to Mobley. Rebound by Sacramento. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face him. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. Yep, count it.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Sacramento leading by 13. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Team foul.
And stolen by Mobley. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Wade. That shot off. Hunter with some nice D. And he dunks it down.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Here's Harden. That one's off. Still out of sync.
He might be forcing things a little bit right now. Credit the defense for how they're playing him.
Good. And the Kings lead by 17.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Achua. Wade, that's good.
See, this is something that I think Donovan Mitchell needs to keep working on. To me, his responsibility is to get his teammates going as much as himself.
Good on the shot.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
It's stolen by Hunter. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Here's Achua. Mobley grabs the board. Cleveland has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Pass to Wade.
Hey, heads up!
4 seconds left. Back to Allen. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
And so it's Sacramento looking in total control with this 17-point. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The Twin Towers, Mobley and Allen, the combo inside. Mitchell out there with James Harden. And it's Wade in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Sabonis in the post. Allen defending. Sabonis can't hit.
You know, things haven't clicked for him offensively, but other guys around him, give them credit. They're filling in the gaps.
Allen outside. Puts up a deep 3. Offensive board. Outside Mitchell. Second shot opportunity. No good at the rim. Sacramento leading by 19. Here's Sabonis. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mitchell's got 4 rebounds in the game. Wade, the pass to Mobley. Now Mitchell. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 5 assists tonight.
Mitchell does not let that 6'1" frame deter him from going in the paint. This guy has got so much confidence.
Shot is good by Levine.
Have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
For 3, Westbrook. Another 3 for Sacramento. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Kings.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Sabonis, the pass to DeRozan. 3-pointer off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 21. Mobley finds Allen. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
Yes, it's good. Allen's got 24 points.
It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
Well, to me, the size of Sabonis creates problems for the defense. You cannot be careless in how you guard this guy.
Both shots good from the stripe. The Cavaliers have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Outside Harden. Pass to Mobley. Levine with a steal. Murray with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Here's Westbrook.
2 minutes.
And another miss by Sacramento. The Cavaliers trail by 21. Mobley outside. Now here's Allen. Back to Mobley. 5 to shoot. Down low. And it's Allen who slams it home.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Murray for 3. The shot is good on the assist by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 5 assists tonight.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Kings.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Well, at least they're going to take one game in this season series. It was an uphill climb.
And no question this was a team effort. But you have to love how big a night this was for Russell Westbrook.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
And stolen by Mobley. And it's Harden penetrating. And Harden with the slam.
Good to see Mitchell distributing the basketball, guys. You want him to find his guys and establish some chemistry.
Timeout called. The Kings.
Timeout.
They're on top by 20. Your thoughts, guys?
And they're hoping to wrap this one up.
It's not completely over, and they know that. But if they carry out their game plan, they should be golden.
And now we have a chance to see our player of the game, Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, really the standout element of his game tonight was his offense and his ability to get inside by cutting the defense to shreds, finding lanes, even making them, and relentlessly attacking the hoop.
This here was a gutsy performance from him in front of a tough crowd. The fans were on his back, and it never got to him. If anything, it motivated him more. So no problem for Sacramento as they get the win. Boy, this crowd. All right, thanks, Allie. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside.
Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
With the arm of the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Leon has done it again. Dynamite.
Look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle.
Yes.
He's going to take this all the way.
It's all.
Wow!
Quick Rampage Jackson. Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chocolate.
Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
And the players going through their game preparation. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Denver Nuggets. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight, reporting Allie LaForce. Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. Murray out there with Hardaway. And it's Watson in at the 3. And they double up Murray. Down low, the Nuggets moving the ball around. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. So Clark, when you look at it, what's the focus for these teams so early on in the campaign?
You know, I think really at this point it's about seeing what you've got, finding out what you have, building chemistry. I think this is where you kind of start to discover the strengths and weaknesses of your team.
Denver shooting their first free throws of the game.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
Yeah, as a group, really a dismal year for them from the line last season, guys.
Good defense by Jokic.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Out to the right wing. And Jokic slams it in.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
Back to Harden. Mobley kicks to Harden. Pass to Mobley. Mitchell outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Harden. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Well, I tell you what, with Harden, sometimes it seems the more the defense bodies him up, the more determined and effective he is in scoring.
Now here's Murray. And it's Jokic in the corner. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. Denver shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
Shooting 1.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
You know, you look at the evolution of Murray, and it's exciting to watch, quite honestly. He's a combo guard. He's got great range and scoring ability, but I like the way he's developing as a playmaker, too.
Drills the three-pointer.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start looking good.
And it's Mitchell missing. The Nuggets have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Murray, the pass to Jokic. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Back to Allen. And stolen by Murray. And here's the fast break. Jokic leading the way. And the layup is good.
When coaches talk about starting fast, this is what they mean.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge. And he remains a prolific shot creator.
Now here's Gordon, following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. Traps in the tray. Murray's got 7 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Allen's shot is off.
As he often does, he gets to the rim. But that's just stellar defense.
Here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And don't give Mitchell too many of those looks. Once he gets in rhythm, it is hard to stop him.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And they double up Gordon. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's a jump ball.
Shot clock at 6. Murray finds Jokic. Over Allen. Jokic, no good.
I wouldn't count on him missing the mid-range shot again. That's a good look for him.
To the right side. And stolen by Gordon. Here's Watson. Finished off the break.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
The shot no good. Tyson. The shot and game clock separated by 4. From deep, Jokic. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley, left side. Rebound by the Nuggets. Gordon's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Hardaway. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Denver Nuggets. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
I would like to highlight two guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
The big men on the floor for him, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Harden. And it's Tyson in at small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, and that can be as difficult as anything.
Watson's shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 7. And Mobley throws it down.
Making it look easy. Mobley using that size at the rim.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Cavaliers want Evan Mobley to rip and run. Coach Kenny Atkinson said, with him pushing it in transition, he's just scratching the surface. You see him handle the ball sometimes, and you're like, man, this guy is a point guard. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, but tremendous skill level. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks.
Well, you have no concerns when he's at the free throw line. Very consistent.
Murray against Harden. And it's Jokic in the corner. Jokic lets it fly from outside.
Oh, how about the touch there? And there are a lot of bigs today who can impact the game on the perimeter. But I got to say, Jokic is up there with the best of them.
As James Harden's career has gone on, Clark, he has crept his way up the all-time scorers list.
Yeah, it's kind of been a low-key stealth march, if you will. I mean, as long as he stays healthy, I think he's going to end up cracking the top 10 in all-time assists and maybe even go higher up that list.
And we saw last season the Nuggets GA in the final week of the regular season making a coaching change and a shift in their front office.
A pretty rare situation. Seemed like there'd been a power struggle, and rather than choosing sides, the decision was to just make a fresh start.
And it's Gordon missing. And it's Harden with the ball for Cleveland. Trailing by 4. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Denver with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Gordon. Back to Watson. Back to Gordon. 5 to shoot. And then jammed down as he goes right over Evan Mobley.
Yeah, we saw this on display in the slam dunk contest. Gordon has some major bunnies, a creative slam dunk artist.
Harden outside, fires from deep. Harden buries the triple.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes, they last days.
Mobley against Murray. Jokic kicks to Watson. Outside Gordon. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. The sweet touch from Jokic on the floater.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Harden the pass to Allen. Here's Tyson. It's stolen by Watson. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. Hardaway with a wide open look. Misses the 3. The Cavaliers trail by 5. 1:39 left to play in the first half. Allen's shot is off. And for the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off a good outing against Philadelphia. Hardaway, no good. Cleveland's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Cleveland moving it around. Pass to Tyson. Mitchell looking it over. Now Allen, and stolen by Watson. To the inside. Here's Murray, and he banks in the layup. Murray's got 10 points.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Tyson. It's hauled in by Watson. Denver leading by 7. Hardaway kicks to Watson. There's 42 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
And whenever Mobley is out there on D, you have to be aware of where he is.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Brown's checked in. 6 to shoot. Murray the pass to Gordon. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And here's Jokic outside. That shot off the mark. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to Oklahoma City. A kick out to Mobley. From outside, off the mark. Denver's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Murray the pass to Brown. Now Jokic outside Gordon. He got it up. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And he nails the third. So it's Denver with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Taking a look here at Denver, I always prefer to start the season at home. They don't have that luxury, but sometimes the W.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Nuggets.
When you play the...
And that about wraps it up And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
So on the floor for Denver. Out on the perimeter, it's going to be Brown and Johnson. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Jones, and it's Jones in at the point guard position. Now here's Allen. Mobley kicks to Mitchell. Back to Mobley. Just 5 to shoot. Mitchell with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Mitchell dishes to Allen, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And a chance to now check out the scoring distribution between the front court and the back court players tonight for Cleveland.
And their guards really have done what they could to keep it close. What little offense they've been able to generate has come from the backcourt. They just need a little more balance.
Johnson right side. And there's Valanciunas on the assist by Johnson. And the Nuggets lead by 12.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint. It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Brown with it, covered by Mitchell. Jones, the pass to Jones. Pass to Brown. Now Valanciunas, covered by Mobley. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming out.
Boy, Valanciunas, a mountain of a man, a solid big guy who scores well and provides a lot of length and muscle inside.
And for Christian Brown, 3 high school state titles, then a national championship in college, and now Clark, an NBA champion in Denver.
Yeah, you can count the guys that have done that in the history of the NBA on maybe 2 hands. It might only be 1. You have to categorize him as a winner, if nothing else. I mean, and his game is all about quality. I mean, he does everything. He moves well without it. He can shoot it. He can drive it. He defends well. I mean, he's just a throwback all-around good guard.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, the NBA has its eyes on the old continent. Commissioner Silver said there continues to be an enormous opportunity to take basketball to another level in Europe. The quality of the basketball there has been fantastic, and we think there's a commercial opportunity to create something special. Guys?
I appreciate the update, Allie. Thank you. Here's Mobley. No good with the triple. The Nuggets leading by 12. Now Johnson. No scoring in this one. Brown wide open. And it's off from 3-point range. Mitchell with it. Jones covering. Pass to Tyson. Looking for Allen and gets it there. Here is Harden. 14 points for him. Mitchell outside. Shoots the 3. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Mitchell's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
Valanciunas against Allen. No good from Valanciunas. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Pass to Tyson. It's stolen by Johnson. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Here's Jones. Banked in off the glass. Jones has got his first points in this one.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Now, here's Mobley. Allen's shot is off. The Nuggets leading by 11. Outside, Jones for 3. The shot, no good. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Harden. It's Harden down low.
A proven scorer. When Harden gets into a flow like this, he can pile up the points.
And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
To the paint. Pass to Tyson. For 3, Mitchell. Rebound by the Nuggets. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Jones, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Nuggets lead by 11.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense. Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
And stolen by Mobley. Mitchell against Brown. High post Allen. 5 points in the game. Mobley. Valanciunas grabs the board. And here's Valanciunas. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. 9-point game. Jones, the pass to Valanciunas. Valanciunas draws the double. Clock at 6. Back to Jones. On the wing, Johnson. Here's the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Johnson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Allen. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Denver Nuggets. Enjoy. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The rim protectors standing tall for him, Mobley and Allen. Harden out there with Mitchell. And it's Tyson in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Mitchell finds Allen. Cleveland moving it around. Mitchell outside. And then Allen slams it in.
Allen's got some old-school big man in him. He's got great hands and mobility and does a good job finishing above the rim.
And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. And now, Hallie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Denver's coach was going over with his team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Great work as always, Hallie. Thank you. Here's Tyson. A kick out to Mobley. Up again. Mitchell outside to the middle. And with that, the Denver lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from James Harden.
If the defense doesn't slow Harden down, he's going to continue to pile it on.
Right side, Gordon. Pass to Jokic. Launches it. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Now, here is Harden. It's hauled in by Watson.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Now, here's Watson. Harden missing his last shot. Now Murray. And he banks the layup in.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And the call up against Jokic. That's foul number 2 for him. Allen inside. He's against Jokic. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Well, I love the mindset of Allen there. I mean, when he gets the ball in that spot, he's very aggressive.
Stolen by Allen. Hardaway against Mitchell. Allen outside. Here's Mitchell. Now Harden.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Gordon with the rebound. Hardaway against Mitchell. Outside Hardaway. Gordon inside. Covered by Mobley. Count it!
That high release of the Joker, if you're defending him, you better stay home.
The Cavaliers trail by 16. Now Allen. One-handed!
Oh, some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Defensive foul. Aaron Gordon, first, second.
And that one falls for Allen. For Denver, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Outside, Murray. Gordon a screen. Throws it down. What an assist!
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Nuggets.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And it looks like they're going to spare themselves the embarrassment of being swept in the season series by winning this last one.
Yeah, you know what? And that may not seem big, but it's huge. There's a big difference between dropping 2 out of 3 as opposed to getting blank 3-zip.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Aaron Gordon.
Boy, his vision was impeccable, right on point tonight. Picking apart the defense and racking up a bunch of assists.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. The Nuggets hitting the bucket.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Murray. Jokic. Off the glass.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Takes the 3. It's Hardaway, that time on the assist by Jokic. And the Nuggets lead by 19. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this to come into a great job.
Thank you for joining us for tonight's big game.
Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, 3-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag, and the crowd is oh wow!
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite! And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Yes! He's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quit Rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Ran in his bag. And the crowd is... Oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Ran in his bag. And the crowd is... Oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson.
Welcome to 2K Sports. This is opening night for both of these squads. What do these games like to play in, Richard?
It's so much fun. You put in so much work in the offseason to improve, to get better, and now it's your opportunity to show it.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. And it's Reed in at the 5. It's his first trip to the line. He's off on the first. And he's good on the second.
Certain guys can remake their games to fit the times. Randall's worked on his right hand and his jump shooting. He's a much more versatile threat now at the offensive end.
Now here's Mitchell. He takes it in. Mobley finds Harden. The three-pointer off the mark.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
The 3, DiVincenzo. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, BA. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
Now here's Strus. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo. McDaniels passes to Randall. Reed against Mitchell. A slam dunk by Reed.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. To the inside. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Talk about a high percentage look. Allen right at the rim.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You will gladly take those. Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
The putback. The rebound by Allen. Outside for Harden. Takes the 3. Gets rebounded by Minnesota.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Edwards is doubled. DiVincenzo on the wing. Stolen by Mobley. Edwards against Strus. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And Max Strus picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And here's Randall. He came away with 14 points in his last game. Here's Reed. The rebound by Allen. Cavaliers trail by 4. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey there, I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. He was complimentary of his opponent, Anthony Edwards. Coach told me Ant is a special player in terms of his athleticism, skill, and his mindset. He approaches each matchup with an aggressiveness that we need to try and match. Back to you, D.A.
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Allen, and it's Allen who slams it home.
And this is why you feed the big fella out on the inside. With his size, he is a major threat anywhere around that hoop.
Pass to Harden. DiVincenzo with the steal. Now here's Edwards. Back to DiVincenzo. Oh, stolen by Harden. Allen, the pass to Mobley. Allen on the wing. Mobley with it. Randall's in his pocket. Outside Harden. Cleveland working the ball around now. 6 to shoot. Allen inside. Reed defending. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Looking at last year, here were the players that led the way in terms of overall scoring. The fourth spot held by Anthony Edwards.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
There's a minute 17 left in the first quarter. Outside, DiVincenzo. McDaniels against Strus. Outside McDaniels. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
If you give him any sort of space, he's gonna attack.
Here's Harden. Doesn't go for him. Nice D from Reed.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Randall, good.
Letting Randall get inside with the ball was a bad mistake. His finishing ability got him to the bucket.
Right side Strus. Fires from deep. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. From a Division II college player to earning a big free agent contract. Max Strus. What a story, Richard.
Yeah, he went undrafted in 2019, and then he signs a 4-year, $63 million deal with the Cavs. And he has earned every single dollar.
And he can't make it 3 for 3. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Edwards. Oh, misses the dunk.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused. But weird plays happen.
And the Defensive Player of the Year for 2025, Evan Mobley. What makes him so formidable, Grant?
Well, you know, he has a similar physical frame to Hall of Famer Kevin Garnett. Long-armed and athletic at 6'11", and the intangibles are all there as far as timing and IQ.
Now here's McDaniels, trying to make up for his poor performance in that loss to the Lakers. Pass to Strus. Now Allen. Back to Mobley. Stolen by Reed. DiVincenzo on the wing. A good-looking shot from the wing. DiVincenzo's got his second bucket on the night. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The T-Wolves on top. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. And it's Reed in at the 5, roaming the paint. Harden misses. The Timberwolves trail. Edwards attacking. Donovan Mitchell with a board. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Here's Strus. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 4 assists now tonight.
The most underrated part of Harden's game, his playmaking. James is amazing at setting up other players.
Randall, left side. Over Mobley. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Here's McDaniels. Got it. Good job in the low post. McDaniels got his second bucket.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
And Allen gets it to go. And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, BA, you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
Harden with it. Picked up by Reed. Pass to Allen. DiVincenzo with a steal. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. He gets it in there. Randall's got 5.
Yeah, terrific transition hustle from Randall. Getting out there and completing the fast break.
Outside Mitchell. And it's going to be a 3-second call. All right, now a chance to examine the rebounding numbers over the past few months for Jared Allen.
And we've seen his rebounding improve during the last several months. He seems more aggressive and assertive at getting after it and trying to make a real effort on the glass.
Ooh, stolen by Allen. Strus finds Harden. Cleveland working the ball around now. Here's Mitchell. For 3, Allen. Pass to Harden. Back to Mobley. To the middle. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Unbelievable. The agility at his size, throwing it down, big fella.
Outside Reed. Lets it go. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. Mobley outside. Edwards against Mitchell. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Dante DiVincenzo.
And Mitchell's a handler for the Miami defense. So difficult to guard without fouling him at times.
Both free throws good from Mitchell.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Edwards. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Mobley with the basket on the assist by Harden. Harden's got 6 assists in the game. Timberwolves trail by 8. 1:56 left in the first half. To the paint. Here's Reed. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
No good on that one. And the second free throw is good. Cleveland leading by 7. 1:46 left in the second period. Outside for Harden. Strus against McDaniels. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Mobley. Randall with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. Edwards for 3. Minnesota again missing. And here comes Cleveland. They're on a 13-5 run. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Outside Strus. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Reed with it. Picked up by Allen. Edwards looking for an opening. Minnesota again missing.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. McDaniels with a steal. And they're on the break. Here's Randall. Good. 3rd basket in 6 attempts.
After failing to get going in the first quarter, he's looked much better here in the second.
Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Randall inside, covered by Strus. Randall can't hit.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Strus' shot is off. Timberwolves trail by 5. Randall left side.
And over the years, Randall has stepped up his role, an assertive scorer and a natural leader.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. The free throw drops for Randall, and Minnesota making a change here. And Randall drops them both.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Highland, the pass to Randall. Inside. Oh, stolen by Harden. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Strus. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so a close game as we... Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
It's a coach's dream to see the ball whip around the floor like this. They're playing some selfless basketball. It's been a thing of beauty.
Stack taking a peek now. Thanks for tuning in.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. The Cavaliers lead by 3. Mobley and Allen patrol the paint for him. Mitchell and Strus are out on the wings. And it's Harden in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Mitchell up top. He's covered by Dosunmu. Allen can't get it to go.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
That one goes. Count it. McDaniels got 6.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Outside Harden. Allen outside. 6 on the shot clock. Mobley passes to Allen. Harden from outside. Edwards pulls it in. The Timberwolves shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. It's good on the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Strus against Edwards. And stolen by Edwards. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. And there's McDaniels. That one's good on the assist from Gobert.
Rudy Gobert.
Now it's a 3-point Minnesota lead. Mobley down low, working on McDaniels. Harden finds Mobley. McDaniels with some nice D.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Here's Highland. Cavaliers with a rebound. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Oh, the defense pays so much attention to Mitchell. He almost always has a passing lane.
And here's Edwards outside. Rebound by Donovan Mitchell.
And they're winning despite his poor showing offensively. Some nights, your teammates have to carry you.
And stolen by Edwards. Mitchell against McDaniels. Basket counts. And that's 12 points now in the game for Jaden McDaniels.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Harden to pass to Mobley. On the wing guarding Harden. He's guarded by Highland. Harden can't hit.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Outside Edwards.
2 minutes remaining.
To the middle. Here's McDaniels. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Allen. He's got 10. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second team foul.
It's on Anthony Edwards.
We have seen Allen look more for his offense over the years, which in turn draws the D's attention.
Hits both from the stripe. The Timberwolves lead by 3. Here's Edwards. Muscling it up and in. Edwards.
They haven't looked the same on defense during this second half. Seems like they are relaxing and allowing them to get whatever shot they want.
Struce the pass to Harden, and stolen by Edwards. To the inside. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. McDaniels from long range. Here's Gobert, using the size. Gobert.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Outside Mitchell. Let's go with a 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Mitchell's got 8 points.
You could see that Mitchell was hungry on that play, ready to fire as soon as he touched that ball.
Here's Dosunmu. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Allen finds Mitchell. Outside Harden. Down low. Just 4 to shoot. And stolen by Edwards. Here we go, 1-on-1. Here's Dosunmu. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
They're fortunate to be leading after shooting below 40% in the first half.
To the paint. Oh, and Mobley with the block. And it's Harden penetrating. And then Harden with the jam.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of...
And that'll do it for the third quarter. The T-Wolves on top, up by 4. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2 guards, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. In at forward, Edwards and McDaniels. Bones Highland out there with Dosunmu. And it's Gobert in at center. Mitchell. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Applying pressure. It's what Mitchell does to your defense.
Donovan Mitchell taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Mitchell.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Minnesota leading by 4. Dosunmu outside. The 3. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. It's blocked by Gobert.
Yeah, no easy paths to the rim when Gobert is down low. I mean, he just bats it away with ease. Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Inside, here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there.
McDaniels can't hit. Cavaliers trail by 4. Now here's Mitchell. Back to Allen. Outside Strus. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Allen. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Minnesota ball.
Minnesota leading by 4. Outside Highland, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for Minnesota.
Well, look, it's not just about forcing a turnover, guys. It's about converting them in those opportunities and cashing them in.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running. Attacking when they get the chance, always a great idea.
Fires it from 18. Strus against Edwards. Here's Mitchell. Let's loose for 3. Cleared away by Edwards. Outside Highland. There's the drive. Mobley with the block.
Mobley said nope. Entry denied.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered. It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Here's Allen from short range. Gobert pulls it down. Outside Highland. By Mitchell, and now the Cavaliers on the break. Mitchell completes the transition play.
His team trusts him, and rightfully so. Mitchell makes so many big, important shots because he is a clutch performer.
Oh, he can't get the layup. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. So far in the 4th, they've allowed just 6 points. Mitchell. A strong move by Mitchell inside.
Not really better late game right now than Donovan Mitchell.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. And Chris Finch has called timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And Minnesota with some changes. Phillips comes in for DeSumo. And it's DiVincenzo in for Highland. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He was very passionately telling his team, don't give them an inch when they have the ball. This game is going to come down to defense. I need you guys to work hard and close this one out. Guys?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Allen outside. Mitchell outside. 1:14 left in the game. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. DiVincenzo against Harden. Off on the layup. Minnesota leading by 3. Now Gobert. Now Edwards. The shot from 20 feet out. Goes back up. Allen rips down the board. Now the Cavaliers with it. McDaniels with a steal. Stolen by Harden. Strus. McDaniels with a rebound.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
30 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Shot clock at 6. And the foul called on Evan Mobley. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th. Doubled by Strus. Here's Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. launches. Oh, he can't hit it.
And looking to even the score with a huge three.
That's their only option. They have to get a good look from deep here. And so it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a win.
Thank you, fans.
And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd's oh, wow.
Liddell, he's done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd's oh, wow.
Liddell, he's done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live. Well, no doubt, these players, GA, are eager to get this season going.
Listen, there's definitely some nerves, but it's mainly excitement. This is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
Look at the 76ers starting group. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. George is the 4 with Embiid at the 5. And it's Oubre in at the small forward.
And this is where Allen should look to score because he's got the size and length.
Now, he was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
And that one drops for him.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Mobley with it. George picks him up. And Mobley throws it down.
Making it look easy. Mobley using that size at the rim.
Over in the corner, Edgecombe. Down low. And Embiid throws it down.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
And it's Wade with the jam.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
It's good.
Well, that makes his night a little bit easier when Paul George gets a look like that inside.
Harden kicks to Mobley. Pass to Harden. And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
So first quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Allen, that's good.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Kenny Atkinson. I wondered what coach has in store for PG tonight. Hopefully a low-scoring game, coach joked, going on to say, we'll throw some aggressive defenses his way, but we also have to play him well when he's off the ball. It's a tricky assignment, so coach is aware this is going to be a challenge for his team. Kevin, back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. George passes to Oubre. Embiid with the screen on Mitchell. And the dunk by Embiid.
And how about making a play for his teammate there? Edgecombe showing his all-around game.
Edgecombe with the steal. One-on-one fast break. Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter.
And that's just another component of Maxey's game, spacing the floor.
And Tim, I think it's safe to say that Kelly Oubre is an eccentric guy.
Well, Kevin, he's got the tattoos, the painted fingernails, certainly not afraid to express himself stylistically. And in this league, if you can play, well, the dress code is flexible.
Now here's Allen. Wade finds Harden. And just miss after miss right now.
Well, he wanted to answer that three with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down.
The shot by George, no good. Cavaliers have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. Very solid start for them. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And Maxey with the basket on the assist by Oubre. Maxey's got 7 points.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Now, here is Harden, coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Here's Embiid. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
1:15 left in the first quarter of the game. Wade, bounce pass. A kick out to Mobley. Fires for 3. Maxey grabs the miss. The 76ers leading by 3. Oubre off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
It's Allen on the wing. Cleveland moving the ball around. A kick out to Mobley. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Allen. And they get it. The shot, no good.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
And it's Wade with the rebound.
And you can see the defender's afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Pass to George. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Yeah, Paul George that time understanding how to read the open floor and getting to the spot where he can get a good look.
Basket good.
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
And Paul George with the 3. George has got 7. And so it's Philadelphia holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the 76ers.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job scoring in transition.
And their ball pressure has been a major story in this one. Their ability to create turnovers and then turn that into offense. What a huge difference that has made.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, George is the 4 with Embiid at the 5. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. And it's Oubre in at the small forward position. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Joel Embiid over the years has had some tough luck with injuries. He said, I've broken my face twice. I came back early with the risk of losing my vision, broken fingers. I still came back. I wish I was as lucky as others, but that doesn't mean I'm not trying to do whatever it takes to be out there. Kevin?
Thanks a lot, Allie. So, Tim, when you look at what wins in this NBA, many say the heyday of the super team has come and gone. Why is that?
Well, I believe the new collective bargaining agreement has made it awfully difficult for teams to pay 3 stars and also fill out their roster with complementary role players.
So what's the answer? How do teams build?
I think the answer Oklahoma City has captured. You have to have great chemistry, certainly a star at the top, and then guys that understand the pecking order of that team. I think that's how you get it done and build around defense.
Great example.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Another miss by Philadelphia. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Harden kicks to Allen. Pass to Wade. Here's Harden. He's covered by Maxey. Kicks it out to Allen. Right wing. Just 5 on the clock. Mobley misses. Philadelphia leading by 6. And you talk about physical dominance combined with skill. Tim, at his peak, where does Joel Embiid rank?
Well, Kevin, I'm not sure we've ever seen a 7-footer with this combination of power and three-point shooting. Injuries really are the only thing that have slowed him down.
And finally, someone scores.
Points have been hard to come by in this one. Every made basket is huge.
And it's Wade in the corner. 3-pointer. That one's a miss. His 3rd shot of the game. He's made one of them. Maxey attacking. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
That is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Harden. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. Embiid sets the pick for George. With force, Embiid takes it to him.
Well, Embiid now making it look easy out there. He's active and opportunistic in these pick-and-roll sets.
2 minutes.
Harden dishes to Allen. Mobley with it. George picks him up. 1:50 left in the first half. He gets that one. Allen's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Over in the corner, Edgecombe. Off target with his 3.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
A kick out to Mobley. Over George. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss. Here's Oubre. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Wade. 1:06 left to play here in the second quarter. Nobody near Allen. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And here's George for 3. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
And it's Allen with the jam.
Flushed by Allen there. What I love about it, he's a center and he's not trying to be a guard. He knows who he is.
Embiid is a monster in the lane. Wow.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
That is just beautiful ball movement. Unselfish basketball.
Oubre with the steal. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From deep, Maxey. The shot's good on the assist by George. Maxey's got 12 points in the game. Wade finds Mitchell. Back to Wade. A 3-ball. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Mitchell right side. And so we wrap up the first half. 76ers ahead. They lead by... All right, Allie, thank you for that interview. And we'll be back with more basketball in just a moment.
Please direct your attention.
For the Raptors, they'll be up against the Pelicans out in New Orleans. That's a 7 p.m. tip-off, Eastern Time.
This is the kind of game.
And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a tough start for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And that is...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Tyrese Maxey in this one, guys. He has been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
The rim protectors standing tall for him, Mobley and Allen. Harden out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Wade in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Here's Mitchell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second.
That one on George. Tim, when you think of the players, which players come to mind as setting the bar for a high basketball IQ?
LeBron James certainly at the top of the list. Nikola Jokic, I would put Luka Doncic in that category as well. IQ means you have the ability to understand defenses and where your 4 teammates are at all times.
And for some it's natural, and for some they probably got to work at it, correct?
You got to work on it, but I think it's critical if you really want to separate yourself from the rest of the pack.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Wade passes to Mobley. Cleveland moving it around. Allen shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second team foul.
Such a force as Allen goes to the line. A real throwback. Jared is a center who primarily operates near the hoop.
And Allen drops them both. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Took him no time at all on that one. George has got 10 points in the game.
Well, that's a big part of Paul George's game. If he gets space from the 3, put it down hard! Watch out below! Woo!
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
The 3 from Harden. Oh, Harden so strong from distance.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
And Maxey's guys encourage him to attack whenever he can because his first step is so explosive. Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Maxey finds George. Takes it inside, and he can't jam it through.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession. Oh, man, what a play by Allen. He really packs a punch.
George in the post. Covered by Mobley. George, no good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And here's what the Cavaliers' schedule looks like. On Wednesday, they'll be taking on Desmond Bane and the Orlando Magic. Then on Friday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Here's George. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Once again off the mark by Cleveland. 76ers have gone a somewhat subpar 4-10 on their shots in the second half so far.
Yeah, Paul George is the consummate professional. Some nights he's the alpha, and then some nights he can understand he has to take on a secondary role.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot? And really, as solid as he's been at the line, I had already chalked those points up. Goes to show you, though, don't take anything for granted.
Here's Allen, and slam dunk by Allen.
More from Allen. Can pile up points without wasting possessions. Very economical.
Here's George. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. George has got the game tied up here for the 76ers.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Mobley misses. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Edgecombe, no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
The defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
For Cleveland, they've gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Mobley finds Allen. Now, here is Harden. Pass to Mobley. Mitchell outside. 6 on the shot clock. And shot on the way. Mobley misses.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Now, Edgecombe. A three-pointer off the mark.
And what a struggle it has been yet to convert a single shot from the field.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Embiid.
And Allen impacts the game on all levels. This kid has what it takes.
And Allen drops them both. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Maxey, and slam dunk by Maxey.
And you've seen Maxey elevate his game every single year. He has now turned into one of the game's premier scorers.
Here's Mobley, and it's good. Hold on, the officials. Turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And a chance here to just double-check the ruling on the floor. I wasn't sure if he...
Jared Allen has been on display for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. Back to the action in just a minute. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. George is the 4 with Embiid at the 5. And it's Oubre in at the 3. Allen with it. Now defended by Embiid. Mobley right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Harden can't hit.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
George. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the 76ers lead by 1.
Well, he is so adept at getting to the rim, even against tight defense. Such an agile player.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And the relentless pace has really taken a toll on the opposition.
Oubre can't get it to go.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession.
Pass to Edgecombe. Here's Embiid. Rebound, Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now Allen. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Maxey with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Maxey, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 3. To the paint, here's Allen. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. George has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now Harden. Got it! Harden for 2. And a closer look here at the hustle stats. Cleveland.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And the relentless pace has really taken a toll on the opposition.
Mitchell looking it over. Now Wade. Now Allen. Outside Mobley. Now Allen. Does not go in. George against Mobley. Mitchell with the steal. Allen outside. And it doesn't go. The 76ers trail by 3. Oubre sets the screen for George. Mobley there for the rebound. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
Here's George.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with him.
And George drops them both.
Yeah, a lot of pressure in this situation. Not easy to convert those free throws.
Now Allen. Oh, the one-handed hammer.
And look at how ready Allen was to fight for it. He's willing to go to battle for his team.
Maxey. But then sees him with the putback.
Well, that is a big bucket right there. Paul George understanding exactly what his team needed.
Cleveland has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. And the 3 misses. 76ers trailing. Maxey with it, and it's Harden picking him up. To take the lead. Cleared away by Mitchell. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the 4th quarter. Wade with it. Now Allen. Paul George with the steal. Maxey fires. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
It's so tough to guard Maxey without fouling him. He is just so clever at drawing fouls.
And he does get the second one. And that ties the game up.
Well, they had a chance to take the lead, but at least he tied it up.
Harden against Embiid. And the layup is off.
He's been way off the mark in this second half. Just unable to get any kind of rhythm going.
To take the lead. Knocks down the 3.
Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Completely unfazed by what's at stake. That's just clutch.
And just seizing the moment. Allen not shying away in the clutch.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Now Wade. Oubre with the steal. Now Maxey. It falls!
Well, he's having a big scoring night, but he's doing it extremely efficiently. This is impressive.
A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
Yeah, to tie it up, absolutely. Let's see what they run here.
That's the end of the game.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Tim Legler.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Waving the arm of the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd is... Oh, wow.
Liddell has done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way.
Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Waving the arm of the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd is... Oh, wow.
Liddell has done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way.
Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Waving the arm of the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd is... Oh, wow.
Liddell has done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way.
Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Waving the arm of the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd is... Oh, wow.
Liddell has done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way.
Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Waving the arm of the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd is... Oh, wow.
Liddell has done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way.
Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama with a fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Liddell, and he's done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama with a fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Liddell, and he's done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama with a fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Liddell, and he's done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama with a fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Liddell, and he's done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson.